Okay, so to find the inverse, you're going to switch the x and y. So you're going to get x equals 3y plus 7. And then you're going to solve for y and get y by itself. So you're going to subtract 7 on both sides. And then you're going to divide everything by 3. So you're going to get y equals x minus 7 all over 3. Now, when it comes to like a cube like that, when you get the technically, it's going to you have to subtract or add the 7, divide by 4, then you're going to cube root both sides. So to get rid of that cube, you take a cube root. Let's do number 5. So you switch the x and y. So you're going to get x equals 1 over y minus 2. Now, to get the y minus 2 out of the denominator, you have to multiply, because it's division. It's 1 divided by y minus 2. So we need to get it out of there. So I'm going to multiply sides by y minus 2. Now it cancels out on this side. And so now I'm going to get y minus 2 times x equals 1. And, there's a couple routes that you can go here. You can distribute the x and then try and isolate the y that way. Or I can just divide both sides by x. So I get y minus 2 equals 1 over x, and then add 2 to both sides. And so that is going to be our inverse. So solving a quadratic equation, remember a times c, 12, factors of 12 that add to 7. So in this case, 3 and 4. So it'll be x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 12. Factor by grouping, ... set it equal to 0, solve. For absolute value, remember you want to get the absolute value part by itself. And then to get rid of the absolute value, you create the two equations with 1 plus and 1 minus. You break up in those two equations and you solve each one. To solve inequalities, so for example, if I wanted to solve number 11, you pretend it's an equal sign. And you solve for x, put it on the number line, test true and false. So multiply by 4. Square both sides. Three. You get 147. You put that on the number line. Close circle. Test true and false. Now if I picked 148, minus 3, the square root of that divided by 4, that's going to end up being 3.2, so that is true. So that you shade that, and so your answer is going to be from 147 all the way to infinity.